Good enough. We'll rearrange when we get started. Welcome to the Old Cats Meadery. Oh my gosh. There we go. Now it's good enough. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Hello, welcome to the Old Cats Meadery. Tonight should be a lot of fun. If you don't know what I do, I make mead. Every single week I come out with a brand new batch of mead. Every single Saturday. I don't miss Saturdays. I don't replicate recipes. Batch 143 comes out this Saturday. In addition to that, every single Wednesday, I go live to show you different steps of the mead making process. Tonight, we're going to be racking some mead live. It should be a lot of fun. I'm very excited about it. I am dealing with this new tripod, though. You're going to have to forgive me. That's a learning curve. It's a learning curve. I've used it to record some videos. This is the first time using it live. It's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. If you don't know what mead is, I know it's crooked. I know, Saber. It might be a crooked night. It might be a crooked night. Welcome to the Old Guys Meadery. Mead is the oldest alcoholic beverage in the world, independently discovered by many different countries and cultures. The oldest evidence is from Africa, over 20,000 years ago. There's evidence in ancient China. Hello. Over 10,000 years ago, there's evidence in Central America, and of course Northern Europe, where the Vikings traded it, made it super famous, did it better than everybody else. But what that means is regardless of who you are or where you're from, your ancestors drank mead, and I think that's really awesome. It's something we have in common. Welcome to the Old Cats Meadery. Tonight we're going to be racking some mead live. It's going to be a lot of fun. This is your strawberry kiwi mead just off camera. So at 9 o'clock exactly, in about 15 minutes, we're going to rearrange camera so you get a good shot. I'm going to open up this fermenting bucket and we're going to rack mead live. I only forgot one thing that I see so far, but it's been a really hectic night. So you're going to have to excuse me. Well, thank you. I think they're fine too. Give me 1 second. I forgot, one of the most important things because I'm going crazy. Okay, I'm back. Alright, if I forgot anything else, it's probably not that important. I literally was going a little hectic here. So I'm having some IT issues in the background. And then, again, I'm dealing with this new tripod, so... I tried to get on a few minutes ago, and ended up a little later than I want, but that's okay. We're here, everything's fine, it's going to be great, it's going to be a lot of fun. Tonight we're racking, like I said, strawberry kiwi mead live. It's going to be fun. Strawberry. I think I wrote down kiwi strawberry. But I think I want to change that to strawberry kiwi. So it is for you, Couch Potato. Thanks for coming. In a few months, I'll be sending you a bottle of this. Sometimes you just got to stop, take a deep breath, reset. So that's what we're doing. Hello, hello, hello. A beekeeper. I need to know some more beekeepers. The more beekeepers in the world, the better. I would love to become one myself one day. If I ever get more time. I'm so busy. I'd love to do it though. I don't know enough about even like the beginning research of am I in the right climate? I don't know. I know there's people that do it around here, so. I imagine bees are temperature sensitive. So. Hello, welcome to the Old God's Meadery. Time runs out really fast, yeah. It's like, it's next week's Thanksgiving. I don't know. I don't even know where the year's gone. The whole year has been one big blur. But it's ending. It's ending on a good note. We're going to have a lot of fun. I'll spoil some stuff since you guys are here. Almost done. That's fantastic. What flavor is it? I've got lots of great stuff in the pipeline. Like I said, every single Saturday I come out with a brand new batch of mead. I've never missed a Saturday since I started this journey, and I've never once replicated a recipe. Every single one is an experiment, and it's brand new to me. Batch 143 comes out this Saturday, and I am so excited. Just plain old mead? You mean traditional show mead? That's fantastic. How exciting. I use my traditional mead recipe for the baseline of most of the recipes you see on my Saturday videos. So, hello, Scott. But yeah, I want to run through a quick scheduling agenda. This coming Saturday is in my pop culture series. It was suggested by my good buddy Scott that actually just joined the chat here. He is the creator and the god of the Mead community Discord. There's a link up on my profile and a link directly in his. That's very important. Jump in there. It's a safe place to go. There's mead makers of every skill level over there. You can ask questions in a safe environment. Even if you're like asking very basic questions, you'll get lots of great answers. Nobody will be sarcastic or mean to you. There's equipment charts. There's yeast charts. There's a commercial channel. There's pictures. There's all kinds of great stuff over there. So join Scott's Discord, like I said. But he suggested a Star Trek Jean-Luc Picard mead. So I made one. I'll show you what it is this Saturday. I can't wait. Should be a lot of fun. You will see your Jean-Luc Picard Star Trek mead this Saturday. And then after that, I'm going to show you my Thanksgiving mead next Saturday. It's a couple days after Thanksgiving. That's okay. You'll see why then. So stay tuned. It'll be a lot of fun. Then we're jumping back into my Norse gods and goddesses series. And it's going to be a big one. You're going to want to be there for that one. It's going to be one that you know. It's going to be very exciting, and I can't wait to show you. And then 3 weeks in a row of awesome holiday meads. I'm going to do a Yule mead. I'm going to do a Christmas mead. And then I'm going to do New Year's mead. 3 holiday meads in a row. Back to back to back Saturday, so stay tuned. It might be Turkey Heart. You have no idea. Maybe. No, you drink it like wine, so you can chug it. I regularly chug it out of my drinking horns behind me. Hey. But it'll be a lot of fun. And then starting off in the new year, we're going to jump right in to a couple pop culture batches back to back. So that'll be a lot of fun. I can't wait. It'll be a lot of fun. Hopefully, they'll turn out okay. I don't know. Yeah, however you want. I would say a vast majority of people drink it like wine in wine glasses. I drink it typically. I taste it and show you in a wine glass. And then I chug it out of a drinking horn. Because I feel that's the proper way to do it. Welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. Brand new patch of mead every single Saturday. So stay tuned. Like I said, this coming Saturday is in my pop culture series. I'm going to show you a Star Trek Jean-Luc Picard mead. It's going to be fun. I'm very excited about it. I'm a little behind the scenes Star Trek nerd. The newer stuff. I like Next Generation. I like Deep Space Nine. I loved Voyager. My good buddy Scott likes everything before and after, in between. So yeah, we made him a Jean-Luc Picard mead. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. All of it. But tonight, more importantly, in 8 minutes, I'm going to rearrange camera. We're going to be racking some mead live. So if you don't know what mead is, it's the oldest alcoholic beverage in the world. Far older than beer, far older than wine. And I show you exactly how I make it every single week. Every single Wednesday, I go live to show you one of 3 major steps of mead making that I use. A couple weeks ago, we made this in a primary. So I put everything in a 2-gallon fermenting bucket. I added yeast. The yeast has since eaten all the sugars, hit its alcohol tolerance. And now it's time to rack it. So I'm going to be doing step number 2 tonight. We're going to be racking this into a 1-gallon glass carboy, where it will sit for a few months while it separates, ferment, or in its secondary location where it clarifies, and it'll be a lot of fun. Took a nap for this. Were you dreaming of it? Because it doesn't count unless you were dreaming of it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I wish I did. I wish I did. I will be taking a nap after this until tomorrow morning. Yeah, I got up at 4:15 this morning as well. It's okay. It's all right. Wednesdays a little tougher than they used to be before the schedule got so tight, but that's okay. That's okay. I've committed, and we're doing it. Welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. This should be a lot of fun. We're 6 minutes away from rearranging the camera and going nuts. Going nuts. We're going to be racking some mead live. I am jealous. I'm jealous. I'm a naturally morning person, and I probably couldn't sleep in that late if I tried to. Even if I'm up really late, it doesn't matter. My body just like wakes up and it just makes me tired all day. So, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Going nuts. Yeah, been nuts. We're gonna stay nuts. Coffee. Tons and tons and tons of coffee. Welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. Don't forget to hit like as many times as you can so your fingers are tired. Make sure and comment a lot. And hit that share button. You know the routine. I'd really love it if you would, do all three. Do all three. Don't forget, I just launched a brand new weekly newsletter, and it is absolutely free. All I need you to do is submit your email up in my profile. Awesome. Issue number 3 comes out this Sunday, so those come out on Sundays. It does have a little tease of next week, but it also has a recap of the week that we just passed, including the recipe of that Saturday's Mead. All of my recipes are 100% free. If you don't want to sign up for my newsletter, shame on you, but you can also get it in the description of the video. Every single recipe is absolutely free. But sign up for the newsletter anyway. That's going to evolve over time. Like I said, it's just issue number 3 coming out this coming Sunday. And it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun. All I need is your email, and it just goes to a Google. I'm not soliciting your emails, I promise. It's just a way for us to communicate, for me to shoot you all those recipes so you can print them out for free. And yeah, trying to get an edge above some of the other, content creators out there that like to charge you for their recipes. All of my recipes are 100% free. So sign up for the newsletter, and if you really want, I do sell a couple things in that link. You can buy some awesome Mead t-shirts in my Etsy shop, or a really awesome Mead journal on Amazon. This is available in hard and soft copy via Amazon. Thank you. So you can record all your recipes yourself. If you don't want to print mine out, you probably don't even need the Mead journal unless you want to write it down in the Mead journal in your own handwriting. It's kind of like doing the homework. You have to have time to write it down in your own handwriting. I'm okay with that. You can do it. I am like your George McFly when it comes to meat recipes, at least. Hello, welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. We got a little sidetracked. In about 3 minutes, we're going to rearrange the camera and start. We're going to rack some mead live. This is our kiwi strawberry mead. I can't wait to see the color of it. I'm predicting the most beautiful red ever, but I don't know. It's sealed in its fermenting bucket right now, so I don't know. We're going to find out here in a couple minutes. Document Mead journal, then pass it on to the next generation. Yeah, there's actually verbiage about that, passing it on to your kin. But yeah, this took a lot of time. My wife did most of the work. It's awesome, though. A lot of design behind that. Dennis actually texted me a little while ago. He's unavailable to be here tonight. But he is missed. I told him, don't worry about it. I'm going to try to repost it. So he just put out a review video of his Thundercats mead, though, that I sent him. So check it out. Go to Dennis's channel. I also reposted it on my channel. He tried out the Thundercats mead that I made for his pop culture batch. Yep, some slackers out there. That's all right. I will do a better job reposting this video. Should be a lot of fun, though. Don't worry. All right, guys, we're about 2 minutes out, so let's get ready. I am going to rearrange the camera. You'll be a little bit further back. I won't be reading the comments. I'm going to go through a couple commercials, my verbiage stuff to kind of plug what I do. And then we're going to get started. I am going to say hello like you're not there, and then I'm going to say goodbye like you're not there, because that's for the future people watching that portion of the video that I repost. I am actually going to be rearranging the camera back to where it is now, and we'll have one more drink together before I clean up and go to bed. So don't go anywhere when I say goodbye. It's not personal. It's for future you watching the replay, and you're going to appreciate it when you watch the replay. Skull, good evening. Good evening. We are 1 minute warning now. I say, yeah, let's do it. Let's get a little bit more whiskey cooling down with my ice cube, and then we'll rearrange camera and get started. Don't forget to hit like as many times as you can until your fingers hurt, and then switch to a different finger. And comment as much as you want, much you can. Follow if you don't already. Shame on you. You guys ready? I'm ready. Let's do it. Hopefully we can get this camera rearranged pretty quickly. Ooh. What do we think? There's not going to be a lot of tilting tonight, I can tell you that, because this tripod is driving me nuts. There's Richard. We were just talking about you. Where's Richard? There we go. All right. We did it. It's close enough. All right, again, thank you so much for letting me be here, guys. I will say goodbye. Don't go anywhere. It's because I'm rearranged camera. So, Skull, thank you so much for letting me be here. Let's do it. Hello and welcome to the Old God's Meadery. Tonight we are live racking this strawberry kiwi mead. I'm very excited about it to see the color, more particular. Should be a lot of fun. This is suggested by Couch Potato, that is here in the comments. Every Wednesday batch is chosen by a TikTok subscriber. So if you want your own batch, definitely subscribe to my TikTok channel. I will put sub-only posts out suggesting flavors. You guys fight it out and I will pick the best one. Tonight we're racking this mead, which is step 2. A few weeks ago, we put all of our ingredients in here. This is 1 gallon water, 3 pounds honey, 3 pounds of strawberries, and I believe 6 limes. Cut up and sliced, including the actual skins. This is fermented for a few weeks. The yeast has eaten all the sugars or hit its alcohol tolerance. This airlock has stopped bubbling, so now we're going to open it up, see what we got here, and then we're going to rack it into our secondary vessel, our 1 gallon glass carboy. Ooh. It looks pretty cool. Hey, thank you. I'm going to come show you. Look. I can tell you it smells fantastic. It smells absolutely fantastic. Huge, like, strawberry scent in here now. The whole room is going to smell like strawberries. All right, the reason why we rack it is we're trying to separate all that gunk, especially all of the solids in there. I'm going to use a very simplistic mini hand pump siphon. This is the wand here that goes in this guy. We're going to dump this part into our 1 gallon glass carboy. As you noticed, our bucket is raised above our carboy. So a couple pumps should get it going, and then gravity will take over and do most of the work from there. There it goes. It smells absolutely fantastic. If you don't know what mead is, it's the oldest alcoholic beverage in the world, independently discovered by many different countries and cultures. The oldest evidence was actually discovered this year. An article came out earlier this year for some archaeologists that found some ancient mead in Africa over 20,000 years ago. Evidence of mead, I should say. Before that, there's evidence in ancient China about 10,000 years ago. There's evidence in ancient Central America, and of course Northern Europe, where the Vikings traded it and made it super famous. But what that means is, regardless of who you are or where you're from, your ancestors drank mead. And that's something we have in common. And if we don't need more things in common, I don't know what we need. But very simplistically, it is made in almost similar fashion as wine, except we use honey for our fermentation instead of grapes or other fruits. So The yeast is introduced, and it will eat the sugars out of pretty much anything that's in there. As long as it is 51% or more honey sugar source, it is considered a mead. This one is very close to that. There's a lot of strawberries in there. But just shy of 3 pounds, so we are still good. It is mostly honey sourced. And as you see, we're about a third of the way done, and this is such an amazing color. I knew this would be great. Strawberry batch is always great. We will see what happens when it clarifies. Over the next several months, it will sit in the secondary vessel in a cool, dark place, and everything should settle. There's lots of yeast and other particles still dissolved in the liquid. It will eventually settle and become clear, some of the bottles you see in front of you. And I'm very excited about it. We are trucking away here, just shy about halfway full. But I go live every single Wednesday to show you different stuff of the mead making process. Next week, we're going to be bottling a different batch of mead, so come back and stay tuned. I believe it's a blueberry mint mead. Should be a lot of fun. And then every single Saturday, I come out with a brand new batch of mead. Every single Saturday. I have never missed a Saturday, and I have never replicated a recipe. Every single one is absolutely brand new. Batch 143 comes out this Saturday, and is inspired by Jean-Luc Picard, captain of the Starship Enterprise from Star Trek. So stay tuned. Lots of great meads coming. I also do lines of Norse gods and goddesses. We just did a Hell mead a couple of weeks ago that was inspired by the goddess Hel. That was a lot of fun. Your peach and plum mead. And I also do holiday meads, not this coming Saturday. Saturday after that, I'm going to show you my Thanksgiving mead. The holiday meads have always been a lot of fun for me. I can't wait to show you the several I have going for the rest of this year. Alright, we're just over 2/3 or so full here, and it is still going. It is fantastic. When this is all said and done, we will get about 4.5 bottles, 750 milliliter bottles out of this 1 gallon. But yeah, can't wait. Can't wait. It smells so good. I wish you could smell it. I wish you could smell it. All right, since I took the regulator off the end of this siphon wand, I'm going to pay a little bit more attention. As soon as my meat gets to the bottom of this little handle knuckle here, I'm going to pull out. Stop the flow, if you will. And as it approaches the neck, it's going to speed up a little bit here, just volume-wise. It smells so good. It smells so good. You can't drink it at this point. It probably won't be at its peak taste. There's still a lot of stuff dissolved in there, but if you really wanted to, you could. Alright, there we are. Drain what I can back into our carboy here. And try not to spill anything. Perfect. Let me get this out of your way. Put this up here. Look how beautiful that is. Alright, one last thing to do. This is a fermenting cap. This screws right onto your carboy. You can also use, excuse me, you can also use a cork or plug, as long as you have room to fit your airlock in there. This is a 3-piece airlock, much easier to clean than those typical S-shaped airlocks. This little guy here goes over the straw on the inside, and I'm going to fill this about halfway full of water. So now, if there's any fermentation still taking place, it can still bubble out this airlock. Yeast produces 2 things when it starts eating sugars. One of them, carbon dioxide, which will leak out this airlock if there's any fermentation left. And second, alcohol, which stays in the container here. So in a few months, like I said, this should be nice and clear, and I'll be live on another Wednesday a few months from now bottling this and trying it live. So stay tuned so you can see the whole lineage of it. Every Wednesday I go live to show you a different step from a new batch. So I can't wait to see you next Wednesday. Thank you so much for letting me be here. I can't wait to show you what's next. Come back this Saturday and every Saturday for a brand new batch. This one is inspired by Jean-Luc Picard. So I can't wait to show you what I have in store. Thank you so much again for letting me be here. Skull, everybody. See you soon. It smells so good. It smells so good. I want to keep this guy in camera, but I want to, you know, show my face too, my ugly mug. That's a little sharp angle there. I'm not digging. I'm not digging the new tripod, but we're getting there. We're getting there. All right, what do you think? I made it. Yeah, it is such a beautiful color, isn't it? This is yours, couch potato. All yours. You have arrived too tall, right at the end, as usual. You have a knack for being fashionably on time. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you. This is fun. I love it when something looks it's just beautiful. So I suspect it'll actually lighten, the color will lighten a little bit. I don't know, like the limes are kind of what's in there. That's the unknown. I don't know if like that, the acid in those limes will retain or deplete anything. I suspect it'll lighten up a little bit. It won't quite be like an actual like traditional mead. I suspect it'll be something closer to like this color or so when it's done. But we'll see. We'll see. Hello, hello, hello. That was fun. Good evening. Welcome to the Old God's Meadery. We just racked this strawberry kiwi mead, and it is beautiful. It is so beautiful. I'm so happy with it. Hey, hey. It is pretty. I'm happy. I'm happy. Thank you. Thank you, Tulip. I think it looks amazing. Pineapple, kiwi, that's also going to be awesome. Oh, and coconut water. So it's been a really long time, but I love using coconut water and replacing the actual water with coconut water. I'm not a fan of coconut at all. I despise the texture, and the flavor isn't really something I enjoy either. But when you make a mead out of it, something happens. Something happens, and it turns out fantastic, like every single time. So I'm really looking forward to hearing about that one. It is not commercial. I do the next best thing now. I show you exactly how I make it, and every single recipe is 100% free, so you can replicate it yourself. Hopefully this is a stepping stone to opening up a meadery. We sure do talk about it a lot, and I think we'll get there. I think we'll get there. Pew pew. Hello, if you're just jumping in, you missed it. But I will put out the repost hopefully tomorrow. And then a couple little promo videos I'm putting out tomorrow. And then Friday I'll show you some really cool stuff. Some quotes from Jean-Luc Picard that helped inspire his mead that comes out Saturday. So stay tuned. But that went smooth. Nice and quick, too. Definitely still shoved it in less than 10 minutes. So, if you're ever intimidated by making mead, which I know a lot of the group here already makes it, but if you're in the background and you're intimidated by it, if you took out all three of these lives where this bottle or this actual batch happens, it takes less than 30 minutes of worth of work. Less than 30 minutes combined. Just saying. I did step 1 in less than 10 minutes. Step 2 was obviously less than 10 minutes. You just watched it. Step 3 is just bottling and tasting. Also will be less than 10 minutes. All you need is the time in between. You just have to be patient, wait, and gather your ingredients and have fun. Makes really cool stuff. You can be the coolest person in your friend group making your own alcohol. Just saying. That bucket's gonna have to be dumped outside, though. It is a little bit more than what I can, yeah, what I would like to, clean. And it's thunderstorming outside, so that'll be a lot of fun. Right before I go to bed, get soaking wet. Maybe struck by lightning. I don't know. No, this fermentation takes about 3 weeks. So this was about 3 weeks ago when we started this one. The one we made last week is still happily bubbling away. And then next week we're going to be bottling, I think it's the blueberry mint mead. And then the week after that we'll be racking that mead that we made last week. I did forget to mention everything was sanitized. I usually mention that. I did not this time. But it is. It was sanitized. Strawberry kiwi mead racked. What you know about tea meads? I can't wait. I can tell you right now, it's a beautiful color. It's a beautiful color, and I've never made any variation of blueberry I did not like. So I have really high expectations. Really high expectations. We'll see. We'll see. Woo! The Cup of the Carpenter. I washed it and it's drying right now because I'm gonna put it up by my horns, I think, permanently. My Cup of the Covenant. Snapple peach tea. Woo. Now that sounds awesome. I remember talking about this, because I was like, where can you buy Snapple tea anymore? Pomegranate. I just did a pomegranate. I don't think I have it near me, though. I don't. Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Pomegranate mead. Yep. I know. Oh, man. Whew. It's going to be a long night, I think. I'm sleepy. That was a lot of fun, though. I look forward to these Wednesdays like crazy. It's a lot of fun. Hello. Hello. Grog is a historic and tasty drink of sailors and pirates. Can't say I've had it myself. Allergic to kiwi? Really? That's such a random thing to be allergic to. I don't think I've ever known anybody that's allergic to kiwis. I like kiwis. They're not worth it. It's not worth it. By the time you cut the skins and stuff off, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It said this, the old God's Meadery. Discord is up in my link tree, and it's also in Scott's bio. You know what? I don't know if there is a difference. I was just reading the quick definition that came up. To fuzz on peaches, so like not the inside of a peach, just the fuzz? That's so weird. That's so weird. But, I mean, does anybody really eat the fuzz? Like, if you pick it off a tree or something, right, I could see you kind of eating it. But, like, if you buy peaches, which I think that is the most, like, that's the most common way people consume them, is in the little peach cups, right? They don't have the fuzz on them there. I read somewhere that kiwis are, like, in the same, like, really close related to strawberries. I don't know if that's true or not. I can see the taste, like, is pretty similar, but... I guess, like, if you're in the right part of the country, like Georgia, peaches are a bigger thing. I don't think, like, nobody eats peaches up here. I have a peach tree, and I got 0 peaches over this year. I mean, who eats the kiwi fuzz? Who does that? I mean, I'm sure you can. I don't think I would, though. I don't know. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Buy strawberries. They're easier. You do not eat the kiwi fuzz. Nobody does that. Yeah. Alright, you guys are getting too technical. Too technical. I mean, I think pirates are cooler than sailors. And I think, like, you know, plunging is really the only difference, right? Pillaging, plunging, stealing. So, yeah, banana peels are gross. I've been into one of those. I think probably everybody has accidentally. They're gross. They actually are gross. Don't be nervous. You're in the right spot. I make a brand new batch of it every single Saturday. I show you from beginning to end how to make it. And the recipe's always free in the description. Or you can sign up for my newsletter. It's free. Link up in my link tree right now. Just submit your email. I will send you a newsletter every single every single Sunday. It has a recap of that week, a little bit of tease for the following week, and the Mead recipe itself that I made that Saturday. Yep. You can get everything you need for less than $50. All that equipment is reusable. Then you just need honey and the ingredients after that. Honey is the biggest expense for mead making. Spice mead? Do you mean spice mead as in like spicy, or spice as in like spices? Because I've done both. My most recent spicy was a mango habanero mead that I made a couple months ago. And then I love some spice mead. I made one more recently. What was it? Let me see if I have it on my list here. I did a ginger. I don't know if that counts. I did an orange zest and Carmadon. I've done like 5 spices like from China. I've done Sichuan. I have some like leftover stuff here. Carmadon, I love that. I have the Star Anise. That's really good stuff too. Nutmeg. Cinnamon is probably the most popular, more traditional. To answer that portion of the question, Szechuan pepper. Oh, Old Bay. I totally forgot about that one on purpose. The grossest mead I've ever made. Oh, that's a good question. Scott, you could probably help me out a lot with that one. Which spices would they use in the north? Um Off the top of my head, I'm not quite sure. I know a lot of trading and stuff was going on. I definitely did a elderberry. I know that's not a spice, but that's something pretty common when you're trying to make a mead or more historic northern mead. Scott, what you got? Floral stuff, yeah, you're probably right. It's far more common. Lots of salt. Poche, yeah, I've done tons. I have a couple in progress that you'll see in the very, well, not very near future, but in the future. Um, it's a process that's a lot of fun. Scott did it live because he's a nutcase. Um, but if you don't know what that is, poche is actually caramelizing the honey before you make the mead. So you boil the honey and it caramelizes. It's a lot of fun. It's a little dangerous. It's a little scary, a little intimidating until you've done it once or twice. Because honey, the whole process, when honey gets warm, it gets thinner to the point where right before it boils, it'll be like the same consistency as water. Then it'll foam and it'll expand. So you're going to want to do it in a deep pan with a long spoon because it will splatter. And when it lands on your skin, it is hot. And it's not like water hot. It's like, it's sticky on your skin hot. And then after it foams, it'll actually start calming down, and you'll start seeing it'll get back to that just water consistency, and it'll start darkening. And you just stir like you're doing a fudge. Keep stirring it until it's the color or the flavor that you want. A lot of fun though. Cloves is another good one that's underutilized, I think. Really sharp flavor. You can make a great spice meat out of that. Hello, thanks for jumping in. If you are just joining us, sorry you missed it. I will repost that portion of the video. We racked this strawberry kiwi mead live. It was a lot of fun, and it is beautiful. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Come back next Wednesday. We'll do another step of the mead making process live, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now is the time. Now is the time. If you don't know what mead is, it's the oldest alcoholic beverage in the world. Far older than beer, far older than wine, independently discovered by many different countries and cultures from all over the planet. It's made in a very similar fashion as wine, except we use honey for the fermentation process instead of grapes or other fruits. But every combination exists in between, as the few you see in front of you. This guy right here is a great example of that. Who knows? Maybe you come back in the very near future. I'll show you a great hybrid of all kinds of different things. Who knows? It's just my little commercials. Every time it ticks out to a certain like population in here, I want to make sure everybody knows what I'm doing. You've heard it a million times. And you'll hear it a million more. They actually just came out with an article. I think it was May 1st this year. Some archaeologists found some evidence of mead in Africa that they dated somewhere between 20 and 40,000 years old. So, even older than we thought previously to this year. I know, it's crazy. It's hard to even wrap your brain around like something that old. Like, how many things are that old? How many other things are that old? Like nothing. Nothing's that old. And that came from Africa, the southern Africa region. Yeah, over 20,000 years. Richard's that old. You just feel that old. You're not really that old. Everyone's ancestors, somewhere down your lineage, your ancestors drank mead. I did a saltwater taffy. It was a really long time ago. I think I did cotton candy flavored taffy from the beach. I got a bunch of taffy from the beach and made a mead out of it. All right, guys, it's about 9:30. I'm going to start wrapping stuff up because I got a lot to clean. I got to brave the thunderstorm to go dump this bucket outside so I don't have to mess with that inside. Come back this Saturday. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to show you my Captain Picard from Star Trek Mead. It's going to be a lot of fun. Even if you're not a Star Trek fan, you're gonna really be enticed by this mead. Trust me. So it's going to be a good one. I can't wait to show you, and then I will, I will be live again Sunday morning to see what you thought about that. So come back if you're up Sunday morning. I'll be here. I'll be back next Wednesday live as well, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll get on a little bit before that so we can have a cocktail together. Lots of great meads coming your way. Like I said, this one is a pop culture batch, Star Trek this week. Next week, I'm going to show you my Thanksgiving Day mead. It's going to be a couple days after Thanksgiving, but you're gonna love it. Don't worry. It's a nice and easy one too that you can replicate. Maybe with some leftovers. Who knows? And then I've got a Norse god that you're going to really want to watch. Maybe goddess, but it's probably a god. And then 3 weeks in a row of holiday meads: Yule, Christmas, New Year's Day mead. So stay tuned. Tons of great meads in the early sites. And then I obviously have well into next year already going. So come back. Sign up for my newsletter. It's new. Issue number 3 comes out this Sunday. Have a lot of fun with that. It's going to evolve over time. So give me some feedback if you have any. Link is up in my link tree. Just send me your email and I'll shoot you a newsletter including the free recipe every single Sunday. Buy a t-shirt. It's the holidays. You know some people that love mead. Buy them a t-shirt. Buy yourself a t-shirt. Treat yourself. And that's it. I think that's all I got. I'll see you guys all real soon. Thank you so much for letting me be here. It's an absolute honor to share my passion with you guys, and I'm so thankful. I'm so humbled and thankful that you have allowed me into this community and surrounded. I get to surround myself with people that I consider friends, and it's a lot of fun. So these Wednesdays are the highlight of my week. I love it. Skull. I'll see you guys all next time.